Okay, Vampire Slayer also. Okay, so what we have is that we got a 200 milliliter beaker, and we have some salts, some sodium carbonate, which is a form of a salt. This is used, it comes as ash, so when plants go, it's also used as an ingredient in making glass and some other things. But it's a very useful tool in the manufacture of a lot of items. And this is calcium chloride. It's used up in the North Country to spread on roads to, dissolve ice. And that's a very common thing. They put salt on the roads and dissolve ice. And we have two test tubes, about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way full. And what we're going to do, we're going to put some calcium chloride and some sodium carbonate in each one of these. Half a teaspoonful, tablespoon. Is this a teaspoon or tablespoon? Something like that anyway. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do that. Okay, goes in that test tube. Okay, and going to the other one. Okay, fall, please. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I'll have to clean that up. Second. Okay, so that's about half. Scrape the other part of it in here. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in here. A lot easier on that one. And we're going to use our stirring rod to mix it up. All these things mixed up. Okay. Now the stirring rod. Back up. Mix this one up. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen? Are these going to gain mass, or are they going to lose mass? Okay, because that's the critical issue when you talk about a physical versus a chemical change. And the chemical change, usually, almost in all cases, the mass is different, and it turns into a different compound. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to now measure using our handy dandy scale here. We're going to measure it in grams. 1 gram is about the size of a paper clip. So when you measure that, you can. So now it's on 0, 0. We're not going to mix it up yet. We're going to put them both in here, and we're going to find out what the mass is. And the mass in this case is 200. Hold it. 201.7 grams. 201.7 grams. Okay, so let's find out what happens when we mix these together. So who's got a guess? Is it going to gain mass, or is it going to lose mass, or is it going to stay the same? Let's see. In they go. Now we can see some reactions already. Looks like there's some bubbling in there. You can see some definite bubblings up there. Let me stir it up just a little bit. Okay. You can see on the sides, there's bubbles on top. Okay. Now, let's check it out. Let's see what it weighs. With its mass, it might still be 157.8. So that's a pretty big change, wasn't it?
0.1.
Yeah, 157, 157 gram, 157 even. So it's actually losing a little weight as we pass, because the bubbles, okay, are going up into the air as the carbon dioxide and as other gases as these combine. So these are that is a classic example of a chemical change when you have gases come out of that, just like when we had the N-acetate, very similar to that, isn't it? Okay, there you go. Okay, and you're going to input that on our 4 labs that we're doing. We've done 3 so far. We've done the iron and oxygen, antacid tablet and water, and this is the sodium carbonate, calcium chloride. Next, we're going to do vinegar and sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. Okay, that's going to be next.